Ready to test your memory and see if you can still spot music's biggest icons? This round is packed with hitmakers, genre pioneers, and a few surprises. You'll get a 2025 photo of a legendary artist and just 5 seconds to name them. Then we'll rewind to their classic era for a video clip or unforgettable photo from their heyday. Keep score as you go and drop your results in the comments. Let's see who still rules your musical memory. Let's get started. Kicking things off, here's a smooth-voiced hitmaker whose Caribbean queen had everyone on the dance floor in the 80s. 5 seconds. Can you name this chart-topping crooner? That's Billy Ocean. His silky vocals and irresistible rhythms made him a global superstar. At 75, he's still beloved by fans of all ages. Up next, a legend whose songwriting shaped pop music for decades and whose piano style is instantly recognizable. 5 seconds. Does this classic pop icon ring a bell? Neil Sedaka. The mind behind hits like Calendar Girl and Breaking Up Is Hard to Do. Neil is 86 in 2025 and still inspiring new generations of artists. Let's jump to the disco era. This artist's voice became an anthem of resilience with the hit I Will Survive. 5 seconds. Who's this queen of disco? Gloria Gaynor. At 81, her voice and message are still powerful for anyone facing tough times. Now, get ready for a pop rap sensation whose unforgettable catchphrase, Rico Suave, was everywhere in the early 90s. 5 seconds. Did you recognize this one-hit wonder? Gerardo. He brought Latin flavor and swagger to the charts and turns 60 in 2025. Shifting gears, this British new wave icon turned Goody Two Shoes into a rebellious anthem. 5 seconds. Can you name this fashion-forward rocker? Adam Ant. His look, attitude, and sound defined a generation. At 70, he's still a cult favorite. Now a soul and R&B great whose soaring falsetto powered classics like Tell It Like It Is. 5 seconds. Recognize this velvet-voiced legend? Aaron Neville. At 84, his emotional delivery remains unmatched. Here's a pioneer of synth pop who brought a futuristic sound to the airwaves with Cars. 5 seconds. Who's this electronic music trailblazer? Gary Newman. Now 67, he continues to influence electronic and industrial music scenes. Next, a glam rock frontman who helped bring hard rock to MTV. His band Whitesnake kept big ballads and even bigger hair alive for decades. 5 seconds. Did you catch this one? David Coverdale. Still rocking at 73, his Here I Go Again is a karaoke classic. How about a country pop icon who sold millions of albums and inspired generations of women in music? 5 seconds. Who's this queen of country pop? Shania Twain. At 59, she's still writing hits and performing worldwide. Next, a Motown superstar who led the Supremes to global stardom and inspired countless artists. 5 seconds. Can you name this R&B legend? Diana Ross. At 81, her stage presence and charisma are as dazzling as ever. Let's bring in a synth-pop pioneer whose icy vocals and catchy hooks helped define the sound of the 80s. 5 seconds. Can you place this pop star? Kim Wilde. With hits like Kids in America, Kim is 64 in 2025 and a staple of any 80s playlist. Now for one of rock's most famous voices, known for his wild style and even wilder vocals with Aerosmith. 5 seconds. Did you spot this rock legend? Steven Tyler. Dream On? Walk This Way. And that iconic scream, he's still belting it out at 77. Up next, a country superstar whose steel guitar and heartfelt songs made her a household name. 5 seconds. Recognize this award-winning star? Barbara Mandrell. At 76, she's a legend in both country and pop. Here's a face from the British invasion who wrote and sang Waterloo Sunset with the Kinks. 5 seconds. Can you name this songwriting genius? Ray Davies. Turning 81, he remains a master of storytelling and music. Switching to classic pop, this artist's Downtown became a transatlantic hit and a theme for dreamers everywhere. 5 seconds. Do you know this singer-actress? Petula Clark. Still shining at 92, her career has spanned 7 decades. Here's an R&B and pop legend known for Rhythm of the Night and smooth vocals with his family group. 5 seconds. Did you get this one? El DeBarge. At 64, his high notes and charisma are unmistakable. Now a Rolling Stone whose signature riffs and style helped make Satisfaction an anthem for generations. 5 seconds. Who's this rhythm guitar legend? Keith Richards. Still rocking at 81 and the epitome of rock and roll cool. From Hall & Oates, here's a singer whose soulful voice made Maneater a pop staple. 5 seconds. Did you recognize him? Daryl Hall. Still touring and still smooth at 78. How about a songwriting poet whose influence spans folk, rock, and protest music? 5 seconds. Can you name this icon? Bob Dylan. At 84, his words and music still shape culture worldwide. Now, a pop star whose Mickey became a cheerleading anthem across the globe. 5 seconds. Who's this high-energy performer? Toni Basil. She's 82 and her classic hit is still a party favorite. Up next, a former Beatle who continues to write, record, and pack stadiums. 5 seconds. Did you get this music giant? Paul McCartney. At 83, he's still on top of the world and touring. Here's an 80s dance pop star whose voice made Tell It to My Heart a club classic. 5 seconds. Who's this powerful singer? Taylor Dane. Still dazzling fans at 63. Rock and roll pioneer time. He's known simply as Dion, with a voice that launched Runaround Sue and more. 5 seconds. Do you recognize this music legend? Dion. Now 86, his songs are American standards. Here's a British icon whose reggae pop sound with UB40 brought Red Red Wine to every radio. 5 seconds. Did you catch this one? Ali Campbell, still fronting UB40 at 66. Next, a pop star and actor who made waves as a teen idol with hits and headlines to match. 5 seconds. Recognize this face from Tiger Beat? Leif Garrett. At 63, he's a reminder of the wild 70s and 80s. Did you recognize Paul Young, the British pop rocker behind Every Time You Go Away? 5 seconds. Can you name this soulful singer? Paul Young. Still touring and recording at 69. And now, a living legend whose work spans the Beatles, Buffalo Springfield, and solo hits like Heart of Gold. 5 seconds. Did you get this Canadian icon? Neil Young. Turning 79, his influence spans generations. That's it for this round. How many did you get right? Drop your score in the comments. We'd love to see how you did. If you had fun, give us a like, hit subscribe, and share with your fellow music fans. More music memories are on the way. Thanks for playing.
Goodbye!